There seems to be some kind of police activity going on here. They shut the freeway down. So I don't know, hopefully it clears up soon. What a way to start a ride. Yeah, I don't know what was going on over there with the police. You know, I got on the freeway and all of a sudden the police had stopped people from getting on the freeway, and they were doing some sort of escort or something. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, friends, welcome back to the magic that is the Oz channel. So today's ride, I'm heading over to Lake Elsinore, where me and my friends were going to head over to a car show. And that's the plan. So I'm taking the chopper out. You know, the chopper is actually running pretty good. You know, my bike's a very strange bike. You know, sometimes it leaks oil, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it makes weird popping noises, sometimes it doesn't. And on this day, it's running fantastic. It's just, you know, a firecracker. You know, it's just amazing. So, oh well, you know, it's just, we're coming up against another chopper right there on the right. That dude's riding a chopper too. You know, like I said in some of my other videos, people always tell me get a you know, a bagger, a street glide, road glide. But you know, there's just something beautiful about a chopper. You know, it's kind of like I guess a high maintenance woman. You know, if you're dating a supermodel or something. You know, it's a lot of fun to date them. You know, the gorgeous woman, the beautiful lady. But you know, a lot of times those women, you know, are a little high maintenance, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. So that's kind of how it is with the chopper. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm cruising on down to meet my buddies there at, what is it, Irvine, Harley-Davidson Irvine, or Irvine Harley-Davidson, whatever. And they are all meeting in a different part of town, but they woke up super early, and you know, I like to sleep in on a Saturday, you know what I mean? So I decided to sleep in, but since I'm sleeping in, I have to ride further to meet everybody. But oh well, you know, it's still a nice ride going down the freeway. So it was a little cold this morning, so yes, I did, you know, bust out the tall WESCO boots. And, you know, I thought it was going to rain a little bit, but it didn't rain, so that was kind of cool. However, when I did get to the car show, and you'll see this later in the video, it was kind of hot over there because the car show is in Lake Elsinore, and it was a little warm there. But still, just a fun ride. Whew, hell of a ride. Hell of a ride. I think my friends are coming. I'm going to get some gas and then join them. We're supposed to be heading out to Lake Elsinore. This bike always needs gas. The party never ends when you ride with the Oz. I got a soda. I think I saw a couple of my friends just ride up. I still got like 15 minutes or so for the meetup. What the hell took you so long? You running slow? I thought you had a fast bike. I thought you told me your bike goes fast. I got here before you.
To ride with us no more, but that's okay.
I called up Jeff and I said, hey Jeff, you know, we both kind of close to each other. Why don't we ride down together?
Yeah, they're real close, not like.
And he said to me, oh, you know,
thanks, Oz.
Is that right? Damn. So why'd you ride all by yourself? How come you didn't meet him with us up there?
Because I wasn't sure you guys were going to be there. Because
You guys going somewhere else or what?
No, I'm going to go with you guys, but I wasn't sure because you know I passed Harder Boulevard.
If you don't start with us, you don't finish.
You're this one, man.
I'm quite sure you guys did it to go this way, and they were going that way.
You know, this woman put a picture of V-Rod, and I thought, maybe I might want to buy that V-Rod. And she said to me, I don't have the money.
That was, I know, that was fucked up.
Yeah, I was like,
but that was nice. That was a nice buy.
It was. And let me tell you, I can buy any bike I want. I just don't want to spend money on a nutcase. So you come here, now you hug me up, and you tell me I'm too poor to afford a V-Rod.
No, that V-Rod was high price because it was custom. All the details were ordered in Porsche, so it was really expensive. Probably over 50,000.
Oh, that is a lot of money. There was a V-Rod that was won a motorcycle show, and I thought I'd buy it, but then she told me I couldn't afford it because it's over $50,000.
Here, this and this.
I could afford it if I wanted. Hey friends, time to head out. Head out again. We're gonna meet up my friends at Harley Davidson, Irvine Harley Davidson. And we're gonna go for a ride to a car show, I think. Anyway, let's roll. Crowd here today. So,
You paint it?
no, I painted?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Was it a different color? No.
No, it's the same color. It's always been black.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I polished it a little bit, so maybe it looks a little more shinier. How you doing?
What's up?
You know, I thought you told me it was going to be a beautiful sunny day.
I did.
I could come just wearing a t-shirt.
I know, you know me, I'm no good at the fucking weather.
I know, I tell you, man. All right, well, good to be back with everybody.
Who's running the Bugatti?
I don't know what he just said. What did he just say? Oh. I'm gonna take some pictures. See the sights. All right, so here we are at Irvine Harley. Sorry for the shaky camera. All right. Here's my friends. Do a little video, share the magic. All right, big crowd here today. Look at that. There's Jeff. Eddie's over there. This girl over here, she's gonna be on Jeff Goldberg. Hi. There's my buddy. This guy over here, watch out. He's a criminal.
What's up? Good morning, Saturday.
How you doing, man?
How you
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Ready to rock and roll?
Always, always. So we're going to basically just hang out at a car wash.
That's right.
All right. I like to hear. Oh, you were coaching today.
Umpiring.
Oh.
The grandkids must be proud of that.
So I get freedom.
All right. Well, cool. Cool. All right. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Where's Johnny? Is he here?
What's up?
What's
What do you
up?
got there, Oz? Is that a cannon?
It's a cannon.
Jeez, I got some really big cannons if you want to buy.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm going to buy this bike. I'm going to give you $3,000 for this bike right now.
I'll give it to you for $2,500 right now.
You know, I posted the picture of the breakout you shot. Took that picture,
Yeah.
and everyone says I should buy a breakout now.
Yeah, see, that's the closest thing. It's got the big fat tire. It's got the whole chopper look. That's the one you got to get.
But can I get one for $4,000? That's the question.
Yeah, and your dreams. Just keep on dreaming on that.
Uh-oh, here comes another guy.
How are you?
I'm recording the magic here. Next stop is Ortega Highway. So we're heading out to Ortega. We just left Harley Davidson, Irvine Harley Davidson. But I did want to just chime in real quick here a little bit. You know, I mentioned that. Well, two things I want to bring up right off the top of my head here. One is I don't know if you can see on the top left-hand corner of the screen. It seems to be like a little blur there. I noticed when I got home that my GoPro had like a screen protector, a lens protector, whatever you want to call it. And I noticed it had a slight kind of crack or bent. So that's what's making that little distortion. I don't know how it happened, maybe the vibration of the bike, or maybe I did something to it, I don't know. But I just want to apologize for that because it is a little distracting. And unfortunately, it pretty much goes through the rest of the video. But I did fix it now, so future videos shouldn't be a problem. The other thing too I wanted to bring up is that woman that I point out a few times, and I mentioned she's pretty much the bleach blonde girl, you know, who's wearing red, and she has that dragon type bike. Her name is Lily, and she's Armenian, and she has a YouTube channel. I've been wanting to promote her channel. Not that I got 1 million subscribers, but I want to promote her channel anyway. Her channel on YouTube is called LK Motor Art. Motor Art. I think that's it. LK Motor Art. So I'm going to try to put a link on my video here so you can go subscribe. I don't think she has too many subscribers. And most of her videos are about, you know, custom paint jobs and this and that. But, you know, I like to share the support, share the magic. She's actually going to be on Jeff Goldberg. You know that guy who was in Jurassic Park? He was the dude with Chaos Theory and all that kind of stuff. And if you saw Jurassic Park, I don't know, if you didn't see Jurassic Park, you have no clue what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure most people have seen Jurassic Park. Anyway, Jeff Goldberg, he's got a show now. I think it's on Disney Plus. I don't know the official title because, to be honest, I don't watch too much Disney Plus. But I guess he has a show, Jeff Goldberg, and she's going to be a guest on his show because she made that custom motorcycle. She calls it the Dragonator. And, oh, by the way, that other motorcycle, I don't know if you can see, well, we just passed it. But there's another motorcycle with like a bat wing kind of fairing, and she made that as well. But anyway, she's going to be on oh, there she is. See, that's her right there, right there. That's Lily, and that's the Dragonator. So, yeah, you know, when she basically she told me that she got an accident with the bike, just like a little fender bender thing. But that's what encouraged her to build the Dragonator. And that bike is like a superstar. You know, I think I'm some hot stuff when I ride in with my chopper, but you know, she rides in with that thing with a dragon and everything. And man, people are just, you know, surrounding her. She's won trophies. She went to Sturgis on that thing. Right now, as we speak, she's going to Texas. She's riding solo to Texas to
to enter some kind of custom motorcycle contest, and she's going to be entering her Dragonator there. So yeah, very impressed by that woman. She's quite a gal, fun person, and she's always supportive of me. I would like to. She loves choppers, but she's one of the voices that tell me to sell my chopper. But you know, I just can't do it. I can't. My chopper. But anyway, if you get a chance, check out her videos, LK Motor Art. I'll try to remember to put a link on my page here. And I just wanted to just chime in with those little bit of, you know, something there. And I think the next stop, or actually the next stop won't be the car show. We're gonna end up stopping at this parking lot. But anyway, I'll talk about that later. A lot of our friends, for some reason, decided to stop at Hell's Kitchen to have a beer and just kind of chill for a little bit. We're here at this, I don't know, I guess liquor store, just to hang out and wait for them to hopefully catch up with us, and then we're going to a car show. Anyway, here's the magic.
Yeah, I know. It's a liability thing. Tire code, look how old they are. So here we are at Lake Elsinore. See Lake Elsinore Market. And there's the Iron Horse. Oh yeah. Yeah, the horse. That bike's always giving me a challenge, but what am I gonna do? It's my bike. Look at that, huh? All right.
Nasty.
Look at this guy. Look at Mike. He's gonna buy his new bike right here.
Trying to tame the dragon.
I know.
That time,
Look at that.
it was for
That's the
free.
Dragonator.
And they invited particular people. Oh, okay. And they paid.
All right, we'll be hitting the road pretty soon. I couldn't move it because you're in the way.
Well, I was in the right spot, then I moved over for this guy, and then you were like trying to sneak in there real fast.
You know. Let me try to bring it in a little closer. I mean, he probably can get out, but I want to bring it in just a little bit more. What are you doing? You got an oil leak too? Oh, come on. You don't need to lock things up.
No, I had to put my gloves in there.
Yeah, gloves. Aren't you going to wear them? Everybody looks cool when they walk around with gloves on.
Yeah, well.
By the way, I like that credit card. Can I get the number? I need to buy a few things.
Yeah.
And also, while you're at it, can you give me your social?
Push you?
Oh, I was going to start it up, but if you want to push. Hold on. Okay. Ah. Turn it a little bit. To the car show, doing a little video.
Hey, there's a lot of people here.
A lot of people.
A lot of bikes.
I know.
One chopper.
The
That was
best
good.
chopper.
Yeah, I
And then
it
this thing-
It looks cool, but it's got a big fucking leak. Who cares?
A leak, yeah, but you know, it's just about the love.
You know, it's like drip, drip, drop, drop, all that kind of stuff. Pretty soon you're gonna paint it yellow, mellow yellow.
I'm thinking about putting the rainbow
You
color.
keep thinking about the song in the Yellow Submarine, right?
I wonder you're gonna put the rainbow flag up. I don't see a rainbow flag.
The rainbow flag's in your bag, dog.
All right, friends, we're here at the car show. It was a hell of a ride up here, but let's take a little look around and see the magic. There's also a lot of motorcycles here. We're here at Lake Elsinore. Pretty far from the lake though, but still pretty cool. Let's go up and take a look at some of the bikes.
Stage 3 paint job like this.
There's a cool looking car right here. This is a Pantera. You know, when I was 16, like 17, I bought a used Corvette. Well, I should say my parents helped me buy a used Corvette. And one day my Corvette, I think it was a 78, if memory serves right. And one day a guy in a Pantera, another kind of young guy in a Pantera, stopped right next to me at a red light. And it was just like one of those movies or one of those Beach Boys songs. And he challenged me for a drag. But unfortunately, my Corvette was not the fastest. And also, the hood of my Corvette didn't lock. So if you went too fast, the hood would pop up. But anyway, needless to say, the Pantera guy won. Still a good looking car though. I wouldn't mind having it if I had some extra cash to spare. Owning one of these puppies. All right, so I'm just chiming in here a little bit because I did record the audio live, but you know, YouTube doesn't like music. So I figured I better just chime in here in a bit. Anyway, real quick about the Corvette. Yes, I did have a Corvette, but it was a 73, not a 78. But I did have a Corvette. And to be honest, my parents pretty much paid for the whole thing. I just paid like just a little bit. However, I did pay for the insurance on that car. So that was something right there. But I'll have to tell you the story about my Corvette in the future because that car, like my chopper, looked good, but woo, it had some issues. Okay, I have to record this one. This is a Lamborghini Countach. Look at that. Makes you want to go to the Cannonball Run.
Thank you.
Well, they combined the concept
Look at this
with the
car.
Cobra, and they said the Cobra was higher.
This is my dream car. I'm sure the dream car of many. It looks like it's unlocked there, but I don't want to touch somebody's car. This is a beauty. I love this car. I love it. Even though they say it's kind of hard to drive, but wow, what a beauty. Look at that. It's got the spoilers. Some people don't, hey, there, you're looking good. Oh, this is your car?
Yeah.
Wow. But it's a beautiful car. Love it. It fits you good. You're a good looking woman. It's a good looking car. Wow. Can I sit in it? Will you let me sit in it? Okay, so I was shocked by this woman and her kindness. I mean, just shocked. She let me, this is her Lamborghini. That woman you just saw, that good looking woman, this is her car. And, you know, I was surprised she let me sit in it. You know, when I was a kid, I was telling her the story. First off, I've always loved the Lamborghini Countach. It's to me the most beautiful car ever built and my dream car. I don't think I'm ever going to own it because, you know, that car is expensive to buy. It's expensive to maintain. But she shot a few pictures of me in the car. I'm showing them to you right now. And it was a real thrill for me because I've always loved this car. I've always just loved the Countach. And when I was a kid in the early 80s, I can't remember what year, maybe 82, 83, somewhere in that ballpark, maybe even 84, my dad would always take me to the car shows. And I remember seeing this Lamborghini, just like this one, a Lamborghini Countach back in the early 80s at the car show. And of course, it was at the super exotic section where they had the Ferraris and the, Lamborghini, Maserati, all those cars. And here was the Countach, but in that time, it was a brand new car, right? So they had rope, they had, rope, those velvet ropes around the car. They had 3 security guards around the car. You could take pictures from a distance. This was, talk about 6 feet rule. This was like a 12 feet. You have to be a distance. You could take pictures. You were not allowed to touch the car. You were not allowed to sit in the car. As a matter of fact, one person tried to sneak under the rope. I remember this very clearly. He tried to sneak under the rope and run to try to sit in the car, and they stopped him. I mean, they almost tackled the guy. And, they escorted him out of the building. But I just always loved this car. And, supposedly it's an uncomfortable, like even the girl was telling me that, the car is doesn't have, like, for instance, it doesn't have power steering, it's got the gated shifter. And even when I was in the car, first I was surprised I could fit in the car, but I could fit pretty comfortably. But even I could tell that the clutch and the brake, they're pretty close to you. So, that's something that I can see if you're driving the car, it can be challenging. And she was telling me that when she drives the car, that the hardest part for her is steering because it doesn't have power steering. But she told me she paid $70,000 for for that car, maybe 5 years ago or something. And she goes, it was a good deal, and it was $70,000. These cars have just gone up in value. They were originally like $100,000 back in the 80s, but now they're pretty much at $100,000, over $100,000 now because they become collector's items and this vintage car. And she said, yeah, she paid 70 grand. Yeah, the car is a supercar, it's a Lambo, so of course she's had to put maintenance costs into it. And I think she told me that they had to recently they had to fix the air condition, and there was something wrong with the transmission at one point. But I told her, I said, I don't care how much this car costs, you'd never get rid of it. It is beautiful, worth every penny. I wish I owned that car. And she said, yeah, she plans to keep it and, just enjoy it. She actually does drive it quite a bit. And I just was thrilled that she let me drive it. It was really the high point of the car show, in all honesty. I just had a great time. That just being in that car was amazing. I don't know if I'll ever win the lottery, but if I ever do, one of my first purchases will be to buy a Lamborghini Countach. One other thing too, that car was in the movie Cannonball Run. Well, not this particular car, but the Lamborghini Countach was in the Cannonball Run, if you saw that movie. And there was 2 girls in the movie who would dress in these sexy tight jumpsuits. And the way they got out of speeding tickets was when the policeman pulled them over, the cop would say, hey, I need to see your license. And then they would unzip their jumpsuit and, kind of show their cleavage and stuff. And then, of course, the cop would be all turned on and he would let them slide, right? And she told me that sometimes she wears the jumpsuit when she goes to these car shows. So, kind of to relive that moment where you unzip the jumpsuit and you get your driver's license out and show some cleavage. But she didn't do it today because she said this event had a lot of children, and I think it was sponsored by a church, so she just thought it wasn't appropriate. But anyway, that was just an amazing experience, and I'm really glad she let me, enjoy her car, even if it was just, I don't know. I'm just thrilled she let me enjoy her car.
That girl was so nice. She owned that Lamborghini Countach, and she took some pictures of me in the car. It's gorgeous. It's my dream car, but it's a challenging vehicle, but just beautiful, that car. And here's some other beauties. Whenever I see this I think it's a Thunderbird, I always think of that TV show Vegas. With Dan, I think his name was Dan Tana. Got a Camaro over here. Look at these beautiful cars. That is cool. I like that car a lot. That thing looks badass. Damn.
That's badass.
My goodness, have you seen an exhaust like that before? Look at the exhaust pipe on it.
This thing kind of looks like a I don't know, like a monster car or something. It's just like,
Look at it. It looks
looks
like
hard.
it's taking action.
I know, it looks like, like if it was a horror movie, this would be the demon car that would come after you, you know what I mean? Wow, this thing is cool. What is it? Ford, I guess 1956 Ford. Wow, that is badass. Look at this, look how pointy it is back here. Wow. That's cool. I think it might be running out of GoPro power battery here, but
You're in trouble?
look at this thing. That's crazy, this car.
Suicide front doors.
I was telling some guy, I said, if this was if you buy the horror movie, this would be the demon car that would come after you. Big crowd out here.
Here, buddy. Let's wipe your face.
Hey, how you doing?
46.
This one here?
That thing is as old as I am.
You guys take it off. All right, my friends are taking off. But I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I'm probably going to end up having to ride home solo, but that's okay. That's kind of cool. Got a snap-on tool action. So most of my friends have already started to head out. They don't want to look at the car show. They just want to go get some food and then head out. So, but I'm here. I rode a long way to get here. So I want to enjoy the car show a bit before I head out back home. But in any case, it's a pretty nice car show. All right, I just had lunch. I'm going to look around a little bit more before I head out. Got a Corvette right there. Brand new Corvette. Pretty good looking car. Look, we got the kit car from Knight Rider. A little dusty. Very cool. Oh, and Jurassic Park. Got a couple of DeLoreans too from Back to the Future. Oh, this guy, it looks like Jurassic Park's heading out. Oh, the DeLoreans are leaving. I guess they're going to try to make it to 88 miles per hour. They'll go back to 1955 or to 1985 or to 2015. Yeah, Jurassic Park is heading out too. Where they're going, they don't need roads. All right, I'm gonna do one more little look-see at the cars, and then I think I might be heading out to the highway myself. We got a Woody coming up here from the Beach Boys kind of world. One of my friends, he's a surfer, and he's an older guy, so he was a surfer back in the late 50s, early 60s, so he's very familiar with that Beach Boys kind of world. And whenever I see a Woody, I always think about the Beach Boys. Galaxy far, far away. Oh, Millennium Falcon. They got a little Star Wars theme going on here, I see. Romans 116. That's crazy. would take off my jacket, but I have nowhere to store it. I can't leave it on the chopper. Someone might steal it. This is a nice looking truck here.
Love the El Camino.
El Camino. My dad actually owned 2 El Caminos back in the day. Cool looking Mustang. Oh, sorry, let me cross through. You know, when I was in high school, I liked this girl a lot. And at the time I was driving, I mentioned I had an old Corvette I was driving. I thought it was really cool. But she liked guys with Mustangs instead, so she dumped me. Or actually, she never gave me a chance. And she went with the dude with the Mustang. So, needless to say, I'm not a big fan of Mustangs.
I'm dropping another 8,000.
All right, friends, I think I'm gonna meet up with my biker buddies and see what they want to do. We might head out home, we might stop somewhere else, I don't know. But just in case this is the last part of the video, I'm just going to say, ride like the wind, don't let the wind ride you. And if you haven't bought a motorcycle yet, what's stopping you?